And we're going to the UK. Lydia Davis.
This better not be a cricket question. There's a rivalry between Australia and the UK.
Don't worry, it won't be a cricket question because I have no idea about cricket, except there's a ball and there's two bats and some sticky things.
I love it.
My question is, what you're doing is fantastic, and it's really empowering and quite emotional, actually, listening to what you're saying. I've had a little look, and you also do a lot of work with women, and I can see that you've done a lot with women and anti-poaching and bringing them up and helping with the women that have been through sexual offences. So I'd like to know what your take on that is now and how you are moving that forward. Sorry, big question.
No, it's two-sided too. Start with
my background in arriving at that as being part of a model for what I was doing was we accidentally, I say accidentally like some stupid male that just didn't have the foresight to look outside of the box that I'd been stuck in. I worked for the most elite boys clubs on the planet, special operations. I built a career across 3 continents in training only men for frontline armed conflict. I never worked with a woman, and then all of a sudden I'm reading an overwhelming body of evidence that's saying women is the answer. Somewhere along there we accidentally stumbled on the most powerful force in nature, and that's a woman's instinct to protect. And the old adage that you don't get between a mother and a cubs. We essentially managed to build that into a strategy for conservation. It took us from being inside a reserve looking out on how we're going to defend these areas to being outside the reserve with communities that now had de-escalation, a rapid de-escalation in the conflict that would otherwise come from a militarized aspect of anti-poaching. It put money into a circular economy into these communities where women spend 80 to 90% of their funding on or the salary on family and local community. And it pretty much removed corruption from our daily equation of what we do today. And in a country that ranks about 160 out of 189 countries on the planet, global corruption index, with number 1 being the most or the least, Denmark. So it actually became a silver bullet, and I don't like the term silver bullet, but it was. We centralized the social impact strategy around the empowerment of women, and conservation became the outcome.
Brilliant.